She looks like Jabba the Hutt and sounds like a chihuahua,
gosh.
bro. Hey guys, and welcome back to Fatherhood. This is episode 3. We didn't do one last weekend because Jason was actually out of town. Yeah, not the tan one.
No.
The red one.
I just forgot. I mean, there's so many moving parts to this.
Yeah.
I think you have to start back with what we've talked about before is power and control issues first. If somebody's not a healthy person and they have power and control issues, that's going to manifest itself in a lot of different ways. So whether it be they want to be relevant to you still in your life, they want to matter, they want to still hold on to that spot that they had for so many years. I don't know what drives that person. Maybe you scorned them or, hurt their feelings, and the only way to get back at you is that.
Right.
And again, we've talked about there's plenty of dudes out there who couldn't give two shits about their kids. They put them in the rearview mirror and that's it. But for guys like us who are vulnerable that way and have made it clear that I love my children more than the air I breathe. And so that's the way you get back at me.
Spend all this energy and all this effort in order to hurt us when it is destroying our children. I've got a 3-year-old that licks her lips all over because she's so stressed out, right? That it can be raw. And that always happens when her mom leaves, bounces out, doesn't even tell them that you're gone. Just gone. You're spending the night. The grandparents have to switch up kids because they can't handle 2 at one time. But we're going to go ahead and one kid's going to go here one night, one kid's going to go there one night. Then we're going to flip-flop them, right? So the 2 youngest that through this whole divorce have built up such an incredible bond and rely on each other for support and everything else, now being yanked apart from each other, right? So that's detrimental already.
God forbid I call Chris and see if he wants the kids.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not allowed to have the kids. Yeah, definitely not, right? We're going to send them to, the grandparents. Wow. And you're putting these little kids' lives into these grandparents who could barely even take care of themselves. Instead of a healthy, loving father. Because of what? Power play. Right? This is the way that I could get back at.
I had to tell my kids that I've been wanting them more. I wasn't off jet setting and going on vacations and, going to the Playboy mansion on my weekends. I wasn't doing all that.
No, because I would have been there with you.
Right. but they thought, oh, yeah, Dad don't give a shit about us. But that's when you have to have healthy communications.
I would say the same thing. I would say that it's power and control. And if that's the lowest hanging fruit and that's all that they have to get back at you for, then they're obviously going to swipe at it and take advantage of it. She knows that the kids mean everything to me, like you said. And then she's going to go ahead and do everything that she can in her power to, 1, keep us apart, and for 2, guarantee the smear tactics.
But, there's no court liaison standing up for that.
Right.
What do they tell you? Oh, document. So you come in here with a stack of documents of times and dates and things that were said and go, here you go, judge. And they go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stop wasting the court's time.
If the situation was reversed, it would be a whole nother
Oh,
ballgame.
yeah. Less time with dad.
Oh, absolutely. They cut us where it hurts.
There's no reason why the court shouldn't back us up a little bit. And when it comes to manipulating the children and their time and their minds, that's who they should be advocating for. They should be able to see, okay, well, this is what's going on.
If somebody has negative intentions, and you can sense that, or you had a history of that, or how do you then build that trust with that person to be around them, right? Like, you're going to protect yourself, because I think we said in the earlier podcast, like, the things that you used to freely give advice or give an input on, you have to reel that back in, because you don't know if that person later goes, well, Jason did this, or Chris did this, or it was spun this way.
Or I've got a lot of that.
So,
Right.
one of the best ways to mitigate that is, I don't interact with you. I don't interact with you. How are you going to say that I said that to you when I don't interact with you?
In the United States, 85% of divorces, the women get full custody.
Oh, absolutely.
And in California, we're in California.
Yeah.
In California, it's 95% of the time.
So
no matter how screwed up that woman is, she's getting full custody.
I had a friend, this is an actual story. I have a good friend. He had full custody of his kids after many, many battles, after piles of laundry and dirty dishes at the mom's house, after open meth containers,
Oh, my God.
and she still had custody of the child.
That's unreal.
I hear that all the time.
And I think it's important that what we've said in other podcasts is that you keep a positive attitude, and the only thing you can do is laugh at shit like that, because they want to bait us in.
Mm-hmm.
They want to ruin your day. They want you to feel
Yes.
an ounce of whatever that is they feel. And by you still being successful and productive, and it's a slap in the face to whatever anger that is, whatever drives them. They want to bring you down. They want to bait you in. Say, oh, I get more time. I get all that time.
And remember when we talked earlier, I think it was the first episode, you talked a little bit about at the beginning of divorce, you're still treating her like she's your friend.
Right.
And so you're still letting the walls down, you're still letting her in.
That's
you're
what I was
still sharing
referencing.
personal
Yes.
stuff,
Yes.
right?
You can't do that.
No, you cannot do that. And it took me months to learn that.
Again, this is, I gotta say it, from the male and female perspective, right? That bond is no longer there. It's just not.
But it's a comfort level still
Right.
sometimes.
Yes.
I've had conversations with my attorney,
Mm-hmm.
and then the ex had conversations with her attorney, and then what goes to court or what goes to paperwork goes to court, and then we talk, and I'm like, I never said any of that.
No, yeah, again, it's perspective. I mean, and to sit there and think, like, it's so exhausting. You gotta, like, keep a journal of, like, interactions or time or he said,
but
she
you
said.
have to now.
It's so exhausting.
Super
like,
exhausting.
And then when you think about it that way,
And then you think,
how do you then go, oh, hey, yeah, let's have a close friendship? Like, when I have to seriously keep track of everything I say, it's even that much more important you keep your character intact.
For sure.
And you have to just be like, hey, always my kids. Always my kids. I
Yeah.
do it for my kids.
So they're going to do there, and there's no morals in with lawyers. There's no morals when it comes to family court, and there's also that's another problem, right?
when is it I get what I want?
Yeah, and that's another problem is it's not criminal court, right? So I have literally been in court when people have perjured themselves in front of the judge. Nothing happens, right? Or in criminal court, if you would have perjured yourself, you'd have probably spent some time in jail.
Yeah.
Right? But with here, they feel that they could just free to lie, say whatever they want, and her lawyer's on that team.
It's definitely a, I guess, dare I say, war or battle of attrition now. It's just, it is literally a marathon. You have to remember, some days is like one step at a time. You know, and you gotta take all that. You want to react and be like, nope. I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna talk to my friends, talk to someone else.
So for those that are just starting it, about to go through it, mark our words that you have to run the marathon. It's not a sprint.
On average, they were saying, or I saw something that said that divorce lasts between 10 and 15 years on average. Costs $250,000.
The lawyers are making the money.
The lawyers are making the money.
I'm on point.
And whoever has the most money typically wins the battle.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me, tell me.